Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today's Thursday, September 9, 2010. Hope y'all are doing great. And I'm just going to jump right into today's update. A little bit confusing today, so just want to let you know that this is a good learning day. Not necessarily a good trading day, but we will see what happens. So I have opened my 4-hour chart for the trend. We're going to try to find our trend here for when we look at the 15-minute charts for when we look for trades. But let me move this back to before midnight so you can see what it looked like. Our most recent trend change candle was for an uptrend. So at the start of our day, we were looking for long trades. Now if I move through today's action, you could see that at 4 a.m. we had a new trend change candle form. Our side was below 50, stochastics trending down, so this was a valid trend change candle. Now it closed at 8 a.m., meaning that the trend didn't officially change to down until 8 a.m. Eastern time. Alright, so from midnight to 8 we were looking for long trades, and then starting at 8 we were looking for short trades. Now if I go through the next candle, we have a crossover again with the moving averages. Now let's look at the indicators. RSI is above 50, however stochastics are trending down. Now this does not make it a valid trend change candle. What we have to do is wait until the next candle and see if the indicators line up for us to have a valid trend change. So I'll move through the candle again, and you can see that RSI is still above 50, but our stochastics has not crossed up yet. So we are still currently in a downtrend, and I know that this doesn't happen often, but as far as today's case goes, starting from 8 a.m. we looked for short trades and it stayed down. The trend stayed down, and in fact at this time that I'm doing the update, it is still down until we get some kind of confirmation from the indicators. So at this point the trend is still down, but from now, since our session is over, from now until tomorrow, I'm sure that something will happen and we'll get a better idea of where our trend is. Now, here's one of two things could happen. The next candle could cause the stochastics to cross up. Then our trend change candle will be activated, and from that point on, we will be looking for long trades. However, if the market moves back down, then what you'll see is another crossover to the downside, and our side will move back below 50. And the downtrend will stay in place. So right now it's kind of up in limbo. Even though we did get a crossover with the moving averages to the upside, the trend was still down, as noted by this trend change candle. So to recap, from midnight to 8 a.m. Eastern time we were looking for long trades, and then after 8 a.m. we were only looking for short trades. And then again, we have this candle, this weird looking candle that looked like it might be a trend change candle, but it's not confirmed yet. So the trend at this point is still down, and we have to wait to see what the indicators do. Okay, so I know that can be kind of confusing. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen sometimes. So again, like I said, this is a great learning day for when times like these happen. And if you kind of got lost in all of that, just rewind the video, listen to it again. If I still didn't explain it clear enough to you, then please don't hesitate to ask in the forums or in the blog, and I'll try my best to answer it, because definitely want to address your questions that you may have on that. So now that I have that sorted out, I'm at my 15-minute chart, and this is where we're actually going to look for entries. But before I start doing anything, I do want to take a look at my news events for the day. So you can go to babypips.com, click on the Tools tab, and it automatically brings up the news events for the day. And we are looking for news that affects either the sterling or the dollar. So under this currency column, we're going to look for anything that says GBP or USD. And then under impact, we want to make sure that it has at least 2 dots or 3 dots. That way we know that there's a good chance it may cause something, cause some movements, fluctuations in the market, because those are the news events that are really only worth noting. So under this currency column, if I move down at 4:30, I do have a couple reports for the GBP, and there are a couple of dots of impact, and we have the trade balance, non-EU, and the visible trade balance world. If we go down to 7, again for the GBP, it's a big one, which is the BOE interest rate announcement, so we definitely wanted to make a note of that. If I scroll down to 8:30, US had the trade balance. It has 2 dots of impact there, so again worth noting, as well as initial claims at the same time, which also has 2 dots of impact. And if I scroll down, I do not see anything else. So again, to recap, we had 4:30, 7, and 8:30, all times that we want to write down in our notepad, or you can set some kind of alert or alarm to let you know when those news events are coming out. Alright, so now that we know when our news events are coming out, we know at the start of our day we're looking for long trades. Now I'll begin my day. So at this point I'm looking for long trades, and I want to see a crossover to the upside. And here I get one. RSI is above 50, stochastics are trending up. MACD has gone from, let's see here, negative to positive. So I had to zoom up there. And so that is a valid entry. Now you want to enter the close of the candle, which is at 54.65. Our stop will be at the most recent swing low at 54.40, and our target will be at the near 0.50 level, which is at 5,500. All right. Now this candle closes at 1:30. Our news event isn't until 4:30, so we have plenty of time there, so we're okay. So now we can just watch the trade, and unfortunately we do get stopped out at 2 a.m. So we just jot that in the books, shrug it off, and continue to look for more trades. So at this time I'm still looking for long trades, remember. Alright, there's 3:45, 4 o'clock, and here's the 4:30 news candle. Alright, and again we're still looking for long trades only, and still nothing going on. Now there's the 7 a.m. candle with the interest rate announcement. Obviously didn't do anything there. Now let me just note right here, there was a crossover, but again it's right before the 7 a.m. news report, so we're not entering there either way. But even if you look at the indicators, RSI is barely above 50, stochastics trending up, but MACD was already positive from the previous candle, so this wouldn't have even been a valid entry. But again, no entry because it's right before the 7 o'clock candle, which is right there. And again, I'm still looking for long trades at this point. And now at the close of this candle, I look at my chart and I know the trend has officially changed from up to down. Now I'm shifting gears, and from this point I'm only looking for short trades. Alright, so I'm just continuing to watch it, looking for short trades. It's 11 o'clock here, nothing going on, and that pretty much rounds out the day. And so again, like I said, at this point in time we are still in a downtrend. We'll have to wait and see what the indicators do. But it'll definitely do something, and we'll know our trend by the time we start trading tomorrow. So again, if you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'll try my best to answer them. But that's pretty much it for today's update. We'll see you on the next one. Cowabunga, dudes.